Hey there! There are a ton of options for how to successfully capture the scenes for your film with your camera of choice. And how you set up and frame your shots will change how your audience feels when they watch your film. Let's talk about a few shot types and camera moves that you might try out on your next project and why they can help you tell your story.
Now let's look at some simple shot styles. The wide shot, or sometimes called an establishing shot, typically shows a whole person along with their surroundings. This shot is often used to establish a new location or give the viewer a sense of place.
In the medium shot, for a person, this is usually from the waist up, so we are able to understand what our subject is doing or saying. This is often the fallback shot to provide content and dialogue.
A close-up increases the viewer's attention on a specific character, action, or thing. The close-up might be of a person's face, showing heightened emotion or something really important to your plot, like a clock ticking.
An example of extreme close-up might be someone's eye or the tip of a pen on paper, and is often used to artistically increase audience engagement. A typical film will use a variety of these shots to engage the audience and keep them informed of what is going on in each scene. A few other less common shot styles are Dutch, where the frame is not level, which might show confusion or humor. High angle, a camera shot from above, which makes the subject feel small or less than. Low angle. This is a camera shot from below, which makes the subject feel bigger and more important. Now that we have an understanding of the types of shots you might use, let's talk about camera movement.
The default position for the camera is static or locked off. In this setup, the camera doesn't move at all, and the action in front of the camera is the main focus. Handheld. In a handheld shot, the camera has a slight natural movement. This shot helps the viewer feel like they are part of the scene versus only an observer. This can also create a feeling of uneasiness or uncertainty. Pan and tilt is camera movement based on moving the camera lens across the scene from one thing to another, either left to right, pan, or up and down, tilt.
When you zoom in and out, you are making whatever you are focused on, either bigger or smaller in the frame. The tracking or follow shot is when the camera follows your subject as they move. There are a couple of other rules of thumb that you should be aware of. First, the rule of thirds. To apply this composition rule, pretend like there are two vertical lines and two horizontal lines drawn on your screen. You want to place the eyes and face of your subject on either of the top two intersections. Science has proven that viewers are more engaged when we as filmmakers stick our subject or area of focus on one of these intersecting lines. It's crazy, but kinda true. Most cameras, tablets, and smartphones have the option to display this grid on your screen, so you can easily frame your subjects on these intersecting lines.
Another consideration is called leading looks, or nose room. If your subject is looking off screen, give them some room in the frame to show that they're looking at something off screen. If you don't, it just feels awkward.